Hello. As you may recall, uh, last time on the adventure of Sophie, uh, I spent far too long creating Sophie here, a pretty ginger woman uh, with very greasy arms, and I also created her husband, who is Morgan Freeman. Then obviously all shit went down, bombs dropped, we were herded into a vault and were frozen for fucking, what is it, 211 years? So I think probably that milk we had in the fridge is gone bad.
I'll find him.
Like, I stole his wedding ring. Actually, I've never tried. I've played with like a male character before, and I never tried pulling me wife out of here with the. No, I can't do it. Can't can't pull their body out. Oh well, I close that. And here we go. First person or third person? I usually play in first person, and sometimes I try to play in third person, but then I usually end up just slipping back into first person. It feels more comfortable. I don't know why. I don't play first person shooters or anything like that. I usually play third person RPGs, but for some reason, with Bethesda games at least, first person just seems better. Oh dear, Sophie's got a bit of a cough. I was very close to saying, oh, because she was frozen, she's caught a cold, but that's absolute bollocks, isn't it? You can't, you can't get a virus from being a bit chilly. Although maybe it has something to do with your immune system. Does cold lower your immune system, and then that's why you're more likely to catch a cold? I don't know. I don't know. Security terminal. What kind of character will Sophie be? Will she be good at hacking or lockpicking? Usually I go for yes because it means I can get more shit. But I don't know. Maybe this time around I'm gonna think more about what would work for her character rather than what works as gameplay. Fucking, I'm not made of patience. Fuck. I don't think there's anything important in there anyway. Nothing there. Nothing I need to click or press, or any information I need to start a quest or anything like that. I think this bit's mainly just about looking around and being horrified by how everything's gone to shit. Oh yeah, gonna have to punch this red roach to death. Luckily, they're easy to kill.
Giant roaches?
Giant roaches, yes.
What the hell?
Giant roaches are the hell. Yeah, this. Uh, Top 10, what's it? I guess this is their scores from the game, Red Menace game. Yeah, I took it. I'm not gonna play it because, I mean, it's kind of boring to play, so it must be just agony to watch. It's basically a clone of Donkey Kong, isn't it? A little, like the Vault Boy is the stand-in for Jumpman, Mario. So I guess if you're into that kind of thing, you might love it. something I don't understand. People who love, like, 8-bit graphics and stuff like that. I mean, I suppose you're not hurting anyone, but I don't understand people who think it's better. I mean, I understand why they did it at the time. It was a technical limitation. They didn't have the computing power to make anything better. But it just it seems a bit odd to think of that as the superior format for a game. But again, you know, personal tastes and all that. Some people like having those paintings that are just like a blue square and a red circle and a yellow triangle, and then that's the whole painting. And I prefer that to something like one of your classical Renaissance type paintings that
Nice. Coming back later for you.
yes, I am, you know, photorealistic. That's something I always wondered about paintings, because you go back, I mean, like around the time of Michelangelo, Da Vinci, all that, they were doing some pretty sweet paintings. But if you go further back than that, there's some proper shit. Like everything looks really flat and the perspective's all wrong and people are like at weird angles and shit. And I've never understood why. Because I mean, with computing power, I understood it's developed technologically over time, but it's not like we've gotten more advanced paint over time, is it? Maybe we have, maybe I'm totally wrong, but I don't know, surely people knew what people looked like back then. I'm talking utter shit. Yes. Okay. I mentioned in the last video that I don't like moving my hand. E, Q, and Tab, and S are about as far as I can comfortably go, and Tab is a bit of a stretch. I was yeah, open the tunnel. Yeah, cock that gum. I like this bedroom here, like, although it does make us wonder, what was the plan here? Because this is the overseer's room, and then there was the bunks over there for like the security staff and all that. And I'm assuming it was the same staff the whole time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it explained it in the terminal that I just ignored. But I'll go quicker. Like, was the plan just for the overseer to mate? Were all those security guards just mating all the time so that they could keep an eye on these frozen people for 200 years? Was that the plan? And then where did the baby sleep? Like, and I'm guessing the overseer was elected, or maybe it was like a monarchy. Just the oldest child of the overseer took the place as the overseer. But then, did the old overseer just have to come and sleep in here with the peasants? I don't know. Maybe they were mulched or something. Once an overseer retired, they were mushed up and used as fertilizer for the crops, which I haven't seen. Some of the hey, here we go. Some of the vaults have like crops and things to feed people with, but oh dear, well, I'll manage. Well, almost. Piss off, you bitch. I think they've got baby rad roaches in this one. That's quite... Jesus Christ. Rad roaches can like phase through bullets in this one. There's nothing I want there, just rad roach meat. I'm not going to eat that. I've tried gathering... I don't see the point in gathering meat. I mean, it can be okay, if you've got some yaguai meat or some deathclaw meat or some male queen meat, they can give you a decent bit of health. But, you know, you get all the rats, so it's arguable whether it's worth it, really. And I've tried gathering meat to sell to the woman in Diamond City who buys all your meat. But she just gives you like shit all money. It's not worth it. I mean, they've made junk worth it, because in the past Fallout games, junk, it was just awful. You had to carry around all this shit with you, and it did you no good. But now, you can craft stuff out of it. I want junk more than I want ammo in this game. Oh. 7mm. Oh, 7mm rounds? What do you use 7mm rounds for? Here's that door. When did this door open? Because I was here before. Did that open at the same time as it opened the escape tunnel in the Overseer's office? I don't know. You'll go steal this pig boy. Isn't it part of the Fallout lore that Pip Boys, you can't take them off once they're on, they're stuck to you. And obviously this guy's dead, so maybe that doesn't apply anymore. But it kind of looks like it's just a latch thing. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to take that off. Also, I've got the Pip Boy, the wearable one, that they showed at E3, and I can totally take that off. So, I don't know. I mean, I think it would probably be a poor business decision to release a Pip-Boy that you actually couldn't take off. I mean, people would get it, and people would put it on. I'd probably get one and then not put it on. But, I'm guessing a lot of people would just get it and put it on. But not the majority of people. That would probably piss people off. So put some glasses on, see? Maybe Sophie would be cute with glasses. She is quite cute. She looks a bit like an older Barbara Gordon when she's in her Oracle years rather than being Batgirl. Yeah. Except she can walk. That's a big plus that Sophie has over Barbara Gordon. Although can't she walk again now in the new 52? She's like Batgirl again. I don't know. I'm not that fussed about the new 52. They made a lot of changes that I think just makes the characters weaker. Da, 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 do, 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 do. I really like it. That's very, very nice. I like that one, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I mean Bethesda, they know how to craft a world, don't they? I know they didn't make the original Fallout games, but still. Do you want to change anything? No, I'm pretty happy with Sophie.
Enjoy your return to the surface.
And I checked the first video, and it seems like I think Codsworth can say my name, but it was hard to tell because I was talking over the top of him at the time. Probably about some just shit, just some shit that nobody needs to hear. But maybe you'll soon find out. Go back and find Codsworth outside our old house that he's done a terrible job of maintaining. Which I know it must be difficult, right? He's maintained the house for, well, he's been looking after the house for 200 years, or 211 years. He's probably done a better job than I could. But that said, our house doesn't really look any better than all the houses who haven't had a robot butler for 200 years. Alright, calm down, Jesus. Yeah, Sophie. I'll steal some shit. First day out of the ground. First thing I do, go and steal some shit. We're off to a good start. I'm trying to talk a bit louder than I usually would because I noticed I was very quiet in the first episode. But I'm a very quiet person in actual life, but usually people don't have to try and hear me over the weird hiss that my microphone makes, and also a game with a lot of shooting and crap and explosions in it. I don't know how to sprint. Tell me what to do. This is a good ground text. I think this might be from one of my mods because I don't remember. This doesn't seem like a vanilla texture, but I might be wrong. Remember crossing over this little bridge here, racing that blonde man. There's me 8k water, I got it. And then there was this couple here playing with the suitcases, and there was the ginger woman, and she was all like, leave the luggage, we don't need it. But the husband was adamant. He wanted that luggage, and I don't blame him. If you paid for something, no sense just throwing it away. There was probably valuable shit in there. And all these outfits. All these, I don't know, mustache comb. Nuka cherry. See if I can unlock this. I know how to unlock shit, man. Leave us alone. Ah, that was easy. Oh, nice. Now we even got another lockpick and a dress. I don't know if you've seen Sips play Fallout 4, but I think he went straight in there, got that dress, and put it on his character Rufio Lorenzo. And he looked a bit silly. Oh no, it wasn't. It was a different dress that Sips had. It was like a red sequiny dress. I don't know where he got that. Maybe it's the same one and it's just random what you find in that suitcase. I don't know. But yeah, he looked a bit silly. But I'm betting that Sophie looks a lot better in a sexy red dress than Rufio Lorenzo did. maybe we'll find out if I manage to get one of those dresses. There's a lot of 10mm pistols just lying around. That's something I don't buy about the Fallout universe. Like, there's a lot of stuff just about, just like boxes of bottle caps and shit, and I'd say I can't be the first person to wander across this in 211 years. That just can't be the case. This clearly decimated house, and there's a safe with a novice lock that nobody has tried to open. Bullshit. I know how to hack, leave us alone. Dean. Oh, it's got 2 letters the same as Dean. Could be team.
Nice.
It's team. We're in the business of happiness. Oh, he's the drug dealer fella, isn't he? Jahani. Let's see if we recognize any names. No. Boston? I don't recognize any of those names. I was hoping I would be able to have some dirt on people. Blackmail them a little bit. Although, in this universe, taking chems doesn't seem to be frowned upon, really, does it? You can still get addicted to them, and you get like chem addicts that are all shaky and stuff, like a drug addict. But people are happy to just openly admit it, and there doesn't seem to be any like rules against it or anything. They just go around taking chems. You can buy them off a doctor. I mean, I suppose in this world, you know, a few recreational drugs now and then are the least of your worries. Fuck it, you know. Go see the doctor, who probably isn't even a real doctor, and just say, oh, what do you think about me taking chems? And I'm like, frankly, I'm surprised that you're still alive now. Do what you want. Pretty well money. Yoink. You not dissolve, but you break up money and get cloth somehow. And cloth you get from like cigarettes and stuff as well. There's Codsworth over there in the distance. Is paper a cloth? I want to try and take out all the bugs in the neighborhood. Before talking to Codsworth, and then see if he still wants to go do a little patrol. Fucking bloat flies. Oh, disgusting. I'm not a big fan of regular flies, really. So making them giant and having them projectile diarrhea all over you, that's not going to be an improvement in any situation. I don't know, does it say anything about this family that they had their safe under their baby's crib? It's kind of like they're using their baby as a human shield. Like, oh, you want to steal my shit? You gotta go through the baby. I would have. If that baby was there, I would have kicked its ass. I think there's probably only one more house with bugs in it to kill. Oh. Alright then. I suppose that's another reason taking drugs in the Fallout universe might be acceptable, because whatever gets you through the day, really. Yeah, I think I might have all the bugs. I'll check this house, just in case. I wonder if you can get through the whole game without talking to Codsworth. Like, if I just walked away now and actually, I'll try that. I'll try just going to whatever the hell it's called, rocket ship or some shit like that, Concorde. Yeah, I'll try going. A bit of frame drop there. Try going to Concorde without talking to Codsworth, and see if it just lets us continue the story without his blessing. That's gross. I don't know. It looks sticky, whatever it is. Maybe that's the syrup that's just got all over our arms. I like this little summer dress she's wearing. That's nice. What happened to the clothes that all the people in Vault 111 were wearing? Because they only put their vault suits on as they were getting into the frozen chamber thing, so where did their clothes go? Dog? Imagine if that was the real reason behind all Vault-Tech's like plans and schemes and all that shit. It was all just to steal people's clothes, because they give everyone them jumpsuits for one reason or another. It doesn't actually explain why everyone needs to wear a jumpsuit, but anyway, yeah, everyone gets those jumpsuits, so all the clothes must be going somewhere. An abundance of Nuka-Cola. I think it explains in one of the little VDSG number things on a loading screen what that Nuka-Cola made so many bottles of Nuka-Cola that 210 years after the apocalypse they're still just readily available all the time to everyone, which seems like a bizarre business model, because I don't know how they expected to sell all of that, and it must have cost a fortune. The cap stash says it's just sitting here. And this is like if you just walking down the street and there was just a little box of money, like I don't know, with £50 or something in it, pounds or dollars or whatever, wherever you're from, just on this bench, and everyone was just walking past it, except it was all over the place. Like they would just be on top of bins and on people's doorsteps and sticking out of letterboxes. They're just everywhere. And here a radio. Here, playing Hall of the Mountain King. Tune. Where's that dog? Oh, here he is. Hello.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Just farting around. Owner.
Who's your owner, buddy?
Yeah, because they just kind of... Oh, thank you. They just kind of change his name to Dog Meat, like halfway through the story, don't they? He's just Dog, up to a point. And then they're just like, oh, Dog Meat can help. And then from then on, he's Dog Meat. I'll take a fan. I don't even really want to do the main story. I'll just explore for a bit. There's a big house on a hill over there. I'll see what that's all about. Ooh. How am I more likely to hit that torso than that blood sack? That blood sack's like twice the size. I can't shoot anything. Bloodbug just flew face first into a tree. He's got a dinner fork on him. He's got a fucking straw built into his face. What does he need a fork for? Oh, nice. Mute fruits. I prefer calling them mud fruits. I don't know why. It rolls off the tongue better for me, I think. But I suspect they're meant to be mute fruits because it's mutated fruit in them. I don't know what it's mutated from. Tomatoes? I know because they've got potatoes, don't they? But is that like potatoes? Maybe it's sort of a crossbreed between potatoes and tomatoes. I'm gonna stay away from the main story for now. Go and explore a bit. Probably get killed. I'm not in great health. So, have I got any food? Aid. Cram. I don't know why cram has rads in it. It's a sealed can. I don't know, maybe radiation can go through tin or whatever it's made of. Not an expert in radiation or tinned meats. Oh, there's a house that we can go in. Aha. And another box of money left in a fucking... I don't even know what that is. What is that? It's just a sort of glass-doored baking shelf cupboard. Let's see what's over here. Barrels and tires. And oh, there is a thing I was about to say, and not much else, but clearly I'm an idiot. Oh wait, hang on. I know this is Abernathy Farm, isn't it? Now, in my first game, when I came to Abernathy Farm, I ended up killing them all. Well, they attacked me actually. I was wearing power armor, and I jumped down from... Get out of my way. That woman just walked into me. Yeah, I jumped down off the roof down to here. And it turned out there's a sort of shockwave thing when you're wearing power armor. And one of them, I think it was that guy, felt affronted. So they started shooting me, and I had to massacre the whole family. And then it turned out that these people could be allies. So that's a shame. This is pathetic. No, play nice just for now. And
Gotta be careful.
sort of,
Never know who you can trust these days.
yeah, work me way into their good graces. In case you've forgotten or haven't seen the first episode, Sophie is going to be a real manipulative bitch. She's going to work her way to the top by any means necessary. How long farming? Not convinced that is a sentence. Sort of.
Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought.
Oh,
That's why
dear.
we need the Minutemen back.
I think we
And the
should see
sooner,
if we can
the
find
better.
old Mary's grave. Maybe feed her the dog meat. It said she was buried out back. And then, oh, there's something down here. I don't think it's Mary. Oh, it's just trees. Just falling over trees and tires. And a box of beer bottles. Empty beer bottles. No Mary. There's a caravan though. I think he was lying about Mary. I think him and his family ate her. Or mushed her up to fertilise their crops. Either way, it's fun for the whole family. Except for Mary. I'm liking this little river, but it just kind of ends here. Rivers always lead to the sea or some shit. I don't know. Unless they lead to a lake or something, I guess. Oh.